Alright friend, in this lesson we're going to be doing two things. We're going to be building the navigation section here, and then we're also going to be changing this to a call to action button. We're going to be using what we call an unordered list. If you probably have been playing around with your CSS code, you might have seen an unordered list like this. It's a UI tag, it comes with list items like that, and if you enter that, you see it show up like a normal list item. Let's say we have 4 of this, you see it show like that. We could say now that's what we have here. So to start, let's just add a class name here, call it menu. Go over to the CSS now. We're going to use that menu to start targeting this. Inside all of this, I'm going to take a moment and just insert the anchor tag. Here we have it as an anchor tag. Okay, good. So let's go over and start targeting our CSS, which is called menu. And first, we want to take out the padding. We want to make that a 0. Take out the margin, make it a 0. Good. So the paddings and the margins are all out. We want to take out the list style. We're going to take that out to none. So there is no list style at all. Then we're going to make that to become a display flex align. We're going to just make them center, although that doesn't really matter. Then we will go to the individual anchor tags that are in there. We're going to go to the menu, target the anchor tags that are there, and change them to inline block so that we can add paddings to them. We're going to say 2 pixels at the top with a 6 pixel left and right. Use our secondary color here, which is this one, for it. Remove the lines from it by using text decoration, setting that to none. And then we have our menus right there. We will also have a margin to space them apart, although we will see that at the moment. Active, let's say we have a class for one of them that is called active. Let's say this one, the home, has a class called active. We want to target that also. Menu a.active. We want to say the background color for that should be this color, and the color for it should be white, and border radius for that should be 5 pixels. And the internal padding of that one should still be 2 pixels, but left right we can do it 16 pixels left and right. If we want to space this more, we can take this and make this 4 pixels so that the buttons are, or 6 pixels, so the buttons are pretty larger. And all that. Now when we mouse over this, we don't get anything. We want to include something else. The menu a.hover. That will mean that when we hover around this, it will give us this. I think for that reason, it's better for we hold on the same width here, so that when we hover, you will see that we've got this button, which looks much better for our site. Now we're going to do the same with this one. Let's start off with the markup first of all. We have our A, we have this one here. We're going to delete this, enter a div, and in that div we're going to enter a button. That button is going to be a learn more button, and with the learn more button we're going to enter a class. We'll call it learn more. So the button is called learn more. So let's go over and start the learn more button. Dot learn more. Okay, we're going to take these properties here and place them here. That's the learn more button. Font here with a bigger and a larger font size. Then we would say font weight. We're going to make it 200, or let's just make it 100. Okay, and then outline. Border none, and then we use the secondary color. Just like that, no spaces between them. So if you do hover, you can change this to RGBA. While I'm doing RGBA, I just want to have a 0.5 for the opacity there, so that it goes that way. Box shadow. If we take a look at our page, finally, this is what we have. This is what we have so far. We have had our buttons, we've had this, we've had this, we've had this. Every one of them here will work, clickable once the links are active. We have our Jumbotron or banner image centers up here with Flexbox. We have an active button that can be clicked to activate a JavaScript function, or as a link to redirect to a new page. We have the brand name for our projects, which we can change because it's plain text. We can call it. So we have our logo right there. And we could drop this. So this is not going to be very responsive at the moment, because we will want a situation where the moment we scale this down like this, we want things to change right here. So that's going to be when we are making this responsive. I'm Steward Godwin Jornsen, and it's been a nice time with you.